and welcome back to Whovian Espresso, and today we've got some sad news, I think. The news has just broken officially. I haven't talked about this until we've got an official announcement, because there have been rumours forever now. But I'm finally talking about this because the BBC have officially announced that Jodie Whittaker and Chris Chibnall are to leave Doctor Who next year after 3 specials, and of course the upcoming season 13. Now, I wasn't expecting this, to be honest. I thought that when Comic-Con came around and they said nothing about it, that meant that maybe we would be seeing them again for season 14 and through to the 60th anniversary. I kind of expected them to leave then. I did not expect them to do this. I thought, for me, this is unexpected. I mean, there have been rumours, as I said, people have been talking about it. There was Ollie Alexander rumours, I think the Mirror put it out originally. Obviously, they're right now, but I was hesitant to talk about it. Also, I know that there's going to be a lot of negativity, probably, on YouTube. There will also be a lot of positivity, I hope, as well. But I think, sadly, there will be a lot of negativity as well. So I didn't want to talk about it before I had to. Well, I don't have to now, but I'm talking about it. But yeah, I've got an article from the BBC up at the moment as I record this. We're going to go through some of the news that broke. Originally, we got a rumour a while back of 2 specials. They've also announced a 3rd special, which will be a blockbuster 100th anniversary of the BBC. It's the 100th anniversary of the BBC next year, if you didn't know. So there's going to be a Doctor Who special next year as well. For that, there's also been, I believe, loads of soaps are getting anniversary specials, like EastEnders and so on. I believe Holby City won't be getting one, but I think Casualty is floated to have one. So there's going to be a lot of them going around that week. I was trying to find the date of the 100th anniversary of the BBC. I probably will do after I've gone through this article. But we also had confirmation that season 13 will actually only be 6 parts long, not the original 8 that I thought it would have been, because they said they were going to turn over 8. This means that for me, I think that John Bishop will be staying for the first 2 specials. I would be tempted to say that actually Jodie will be on her own in the 100th anniversary special. Obviously, I can't be 100% sure of that, but I get that feeling that she will be by herself when that comes around. It will be a feature-length episode, which I presume means between 60 and 90 minutes. The Christmas specials were always advertised as feature-length specials, but they've always ranged from 60 to 90 minutes, so it's difficult to ascertain how long that will be. But, yeah. So I also think this limits the chance of a 60th anniversary special the following year. I do think it would be a monumentous mistake to leave, to not have a series in the 60th anniversary, but I wouldn't be surprised if there wasn't one, because I think this is going to be a lot of promotion on the BBC for the 100th anniversary. I don't know how much a new era for Doctor Who would potentially get if they did that, so they may be at a disadvantage if they do choose to do that. But I think they should. I think the idea of maybe not necessarily having a 60th anniversary special next year, but I think a series for a new Doctor launching around that era could be quite successful, to be honest. But yeah, that's the kind of news that they talked about. The fact that it's obviously 6 parts, centenary special, so 3 specials next year. And interestingly, they were only going to do 2 specials. So I'm assuming that means John Bishop and Mandy Gill weren't necessarily contracted to do that. I suspect maybe Jodie was. I don't know necessarily. It's me speculating. But yeah, if we go through the article, it's basically them just talk about, Chris and Jodie have been at the centre of the show for the last 4 years. There's loads of episodes, talk about some of the best episodes, I think, of the show, actually. Rosa, The Demons of the Punjab, Spyfall, Fugitive of the Jadoon, Ascension of the Cybermen. But yeah, they've been filming, obviously, since 2017, so that's actually 4 years ago now. It seems so weird that it was 4 years ago. I remember when Jodie was announced, I was sitting in a coffee shop, and I lost my mind, similarly as I have lost my mind reading this news the first time I heard it. But yeah, we got the statements, which I'm going to read out to you from Chris Chibnall first. Jodie and I made a 3-series and out pact, and this I want to stress because I'm worried that this is going to be completely taken out of context. They pre-agreed to do 3 series and out. Anyone who twists it and says that, oh yeah, they're quitting, they are wrong, okay? Anyway, moving on. With each other at the start of this once-in-a-lifetime blast. So now our shift is done and we're handing back the TARDIS keys. Jodie's magnificent and iconic Doctor has exceeded all our high expectations. She's been the gold standard leading actor, shouldering the responsibility of being the first female Doctor with style, strength, warmth, generosity and humour. She captured the public imagination and continues to inspire adoration from around the world, as well as from everyone on the production. I can't imagine working with a more inspiring Doctor, so I'm not going to. This is something I wanted to talk about. A lot of people, I know a lot of people weren't expecting Chris Chibnall to leave because the rumours have been that Jodie was leaving. I think this is the right decision for them both to leave together. I think I will always associate them with that era. Honestly, I don't think Russell T Davies would have stayed beyond. If Christopher Eccleston had stayed for 3 years, I suspect he would have left with Chris Eccleston. I remember saying when these rumours started that I hope that Chris Chibnall does leave with her, because I think Stephen Moffat made the mistake of staying on too long, in my opinion. So I'm glad that they made the sensible decision. I mean, I would have loved another Doctor. I think the way that Chris Chibnall wrote The Fugitive Doctor, and of course Vinay Patel as well, was fantastic. So we've already had a taste of what another Doctor from their production team might be like. So I would have maybe liked another Doctor, but I'm glad that I think it's balanced, personally. For me, leading this exceptional team has been unrivaled creative fun and one of the great joys of my career. I'm so proud of all the people that we've worked with and the stories we've told. To finish our time on the show with an additional special after the pandemic changed and challenged our production plans is a lovely bonus. It's great that the climax of the 13th Doctor's story will be at the heart of the BBC's centenary celebrations. I wish our successors, whoever they may be, for the BBC and BBC Studios to decide, as much fun as we've had, they're in for a treat. I mean, that's the only time in the article. That's the only time in the article they've actually talked about a replacement. Now, I don't want to get anyone nervous, but I got nervous reading the fact that they haven't said anything, because the idea that there would not be any Doctor Who after this is quite scary to me. But I do find it quite nervous, is all I'm going to say. I'm not going to say that it's happening for sure, but I get nervous when that happens. But yeah. Jodie Whittaker has also added a statement. She says, in 2017, I opened my glorious gift box of size 13 shoes. I could not have guessed the brilliant adventures, worlds and wonders I was to see in them. My heart is so full of love for this show and for the team who make it. I love Jodie's love for the show. I think she's really shown that throughout, particularly during the pandemic. She's recording those videos. I really think she's shown that side of the show, and I'm glad that she's taken that to heart, even when she's leaving as well. My heart is so full of love for the show, for the team who make it, for the fans who watch it, and for what it has brought to my life. I cannot thank Chris enough for entrusting me with these incredible stories. We know that we wanted to ride this wave side by side and pass on the baton together, so here we are, weeks away from wrapping the best job I've ever had. I don't think I'll ever be able to express what this role has given me. I will carry the Doctor and the lessons I've learned forever. And she's attached to one of my favourite quotes from the 13th Doctor's era, no less. I know change can be scary, and none of us know what's out there. That's why we keep looking. Travel hopefully. The universe will surprise you constantly. That's from the Series 11 finale. Got a comment from Piers Wenger, the director of the BBC drama, just going about how happy he is about the show and looking forward to the future, basically. So yeah, that is the article. I'm going to look up now when the BBC's anniversary is. So the date will be the 18th of October 1920. Well, that's 1922 is when it was founded. Obviously, it'll be 2022 when the 100th anniversary is, which is a Tuesday, which is an unusual day for Doctor Who to air. So I'm thinking that it could potentially be either the Saturday or the before or the Saturday after, or a Sunday, but I think for a 100th anniversary they maybe put it on a Saturday, which means there are 5 possible dates, either the 15th of October, the 16th of October if they want to stick to the Sunday slot, or the 18th of October if they want to have it on the day, which I think Doctor Who is worthy of, to be honest, for a 100th anniversary, although I suspect there'll be a lot going on that day. I'm interested to see what makes the Radio Times cover. But anyway, or there's the following week, which you could either have the 22nd or the 23rd. Obviously, 23rd would be quite notable because, of course, Doctor Who starts on the 23rd of November. That's when it started. But yeah, that's the idea of what a potential centenary special could include. I hope that I suspect that it could potentially be a multi-Doctor story. I mean, there's a lot of speculation we can maybe draw about what happens in it. Maybe Daleks, Davros, the usual that would be in a big special. I think that my friend pointed out that they're going to have to wrap up the Timeless Child arc in potentially 9 episodes, which could be interesting. I think that the Series 13 will have to mainly deal with the bulk of that. I think that may be what's a certain major part of that story. But yeah, it's been a tough video to record, but I hope you enjoyed it in some ways. This era has been an incredible one. I'm looking forward to seeing season 13 and the specials. I'm very interested to see what they do with a centenary special. I mean, it's a unique occasion. I mean, there are so many people who won't have lived to see this anniversary as well. And obviously the BBC has been such a big part of so many people's lives here in the UK as well. So it's going to be a big deal. Trying to, as usual, I've never ever recorded a video when a Doctor's been announced. And the reason is because I get so emotional. But yeah, either way, I hope you've enjoyed this video in some way. And thanks for watching and goodbye. I hope you enjoy the rest of your day /evening / whenever you're watching this. Bye.